Now the second method of traversing the list is very simple. You have to create here list. Three elements I'm taking in this list. For I in list, simply you have to just use a list variable as it is. There is no need of range function. Print I. If you print I, then this time I will not having index here. It will have here 30 element at the first place, and second place there is 32, and the third place that is 35. It would be printed here. Now the next one is next concept, accessing individual elements or individual items here. How can we do it? Same like as we are creating here list. So the method is here, each and every element you have to pass its index as in square brackets of this list. Suppose I want to get here element at third place, so print list of 3. That means at third place whatever value would be here, it would be displayed. For example, here I am taking 0th place, that is 3, first place 5, second place 9, and third place there is 2. So answer would be 2 will be printed here. Next time you can take here negative indexing also here, list of print list of -2. So again we look here at -2th position there is 2, again the same value is here, so it would print here 2. Now some examples are here. We can print here elements at -4th position, -7th position. If we print here list element at the place of -7, that is beyond the limit of the list here, that means this is exceeding the index, because we have index from -1 to -5 only, and we are passing here -7, so it will give you error. Same like as in positive indexing also, we have only 0 to 4 indexing, and if we pass here 5 here, because we have 5 elements and the indexing starting from 0 to 4, and the indexing we are passing here as 5, so there is not any element at position of 5 or at index 5, so it will produce here again the error. Now some methods or functions we will discuss here comes under list. How can we apply these element as these functions on list? First one is append, for appending the element in the list here, but here is we can add only a single element at the end of the list. Second one is extend. Extend function is used to append a proper list, or you can say more than one elements at the same time to the list here. This is a difference between append and extend. Now the third one is insert. It is also used to insert the element, but the difference is here you can pass here position, at which place you want to insert the element here. At one time you can insert a single element in the list here. So these three functions we are using for inserting the values, but these three functions are different. Again I'm explaining. Append function is used to append at the last of the list only one. Extend function is used to append at the last of the list a list, or you can say nesting of list, or also more than one elements at the same time. Third one is insert. Insert function is used to insert an element at the specific position in the list. Next one is remove. Remove function is used to remove or delete an element or item, you can say, from the list here. Whatever item you want to remove from the list, you have to mention in the argument. Now the next one is pop. Pop function is used to delete the element from the list, and if you pass here index, so specific indexed element would be popped, or you can say deleted. Otherwise, if you not mentioning here any index, so it will take by default the last element for the deletion purpose. Now the next one is l dot clear function. Clear function is used without arguments, because it is used to clear or remove the complete list, so all the elements would be removed. So you have to just write down like as syntax is this. L is the list name here. L dot clear function we have to use here. Now the next one is length of list. len function we have to use here, and in the argument we have to pass the list name here. Whatever name you are taking, you have to pass as an argument. Now the next one is L dot reverse. To reverse all the sequence of the list, you have to use here the function named as reverse only. Syntax we can use here, L dot, L is the list name, dot reverse. So it would print all the elements in reverse order of the list. Next one is L dot sort. L dot sort, that means it would display all the elements of the list in ascending or descending order, A to Z or Z to A. Now the next one is max of list. Max of list, that is we are getting the maximum element from the list. So let's suppose we are taking the list and we are getting all the elements of integer type. So whatever element which is larger in value, it will return that particular element. Now the same like as for minimum, to count or to find the minimum element of from the list, we have to use a min function, and in the argument we have to pass the list name, as the name is list. As example, we are taking here list, we have created 1 2 3. Now append function we are using here 4, so 4 would be append print list, and 4 would be append at the last of this list here. Again, the length of list, how can we calculate? Print len is the length of list. So how many elements are here? We are having here 4 elements, so the length would be 4. Now the next concept we have to include here in the next video.